Hello and welcome to the Doc Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Mike DeLuke, and it's my mission to help you lead a happier, healthier, and more prosperous life, both personally and professionally. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Mike, and welcome to this week's episode of Motivational Mondays. As we discussed last week, our failures make us who we are. They make us more resilient. They make us grittier. We get to know ourselves more through our failures than through our successes. I gave the example last week of the personal example of how going from one extreme when I was this apathetic, chubby 5th and 6th grader to becoming an OCD and borderline anorexic 7th grader wasn't pleasant, but it helped me get to know my limits. Had I not gone through all that, I promise you, I would not be where I am today. And as I said, that doesn't mean it was fun to endure or that I would have consciously chosen that path had it been up to me. But the failure to find the balance between those extremes put me on a course to always know my limits and know how to stay away from them. As another example, I learned a great deal from what I went through about nutrition by going to the nutritionist. And that's helped me maintain a high level of athletic performance and fitness throughout my life. It also taught me that I was blessed with tremendous willpower and determination, and I've used that to my advantage throughout my life. Finally, it taught me that I'm really resilient, that I can overcome failure and obstacles, and that I won't back down from a challenge. Stop and think about your own life. What failures have you endured, and how have you grown from them? Now compare your successes, and how much have you learned from them? Chances are, you learn much more from the failures. Even if it was difficult at the time, and it probably was, the bitter taste of failure lingers much longer than the sweet taste of success, especially for us type A perfectionist types. It's how we're wired. As a simple example of yourself, what did you learn more from? The case that didn't treat out like you'd hoped, or the case that did? The case that didn't finish as well is most likely the one because that's what you focus your energy on. You perseverate on it, trying to figure out what, when, and why it went wrong. That case that progressed perfectly with no issues may feel good, but you usually don't learn much from it. The important thing is to continue to strive for success, but understand that failure is a reality, and instead of letting it get you down, use it as an opportunity to help you improve and grow. Thomas Edison took 10,000 attempts to perfect the light bulb. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper job for lack of creativity. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Failure teaches you the resilience to overcome adversity, the humility to keep your ego in check, the flexibility to adapt and adjust our goals, the innovation to find new solution, and gives you the motivation to do better next time. Success, on the other hand, really doesn't teach you any of those things. Don't give up. Don't get dejected or down. Don't view yourself as a failure. Instead, dig in, recalibrate, refocus, redefine your goals and objectives to avoid making the same mistakes again next time. After all, if you weren't taking risks and striving to be great, you would never even have the opportunity to fail. People who play it safe and never get outside their comfort zone never reach their true capacity. As Theodore Roosevelt said, it's hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Have a great week, everybody, and always remember you have been blessed with the ability to do great things. Thank you for watching this episode of the Doc Podcast. Be sure to visit theorthocoach.com to get access to CE courses or schedule a private one-on-one coaching session with me. And remember to join the Doc community on Locals for more great content designed to help you succeed both personally and professionally. Just go to Locals and search for the Doc community. You can also find Doc on Instagram at @theorthocoach. And remember, you have the power to do amazing things.